Hi, my name's Kacee, and this is Jen and Kayla, and we're doing some sun salutations. I'm going to call this Rise and Shine. Hopefully I don't change the title. Rise and Shine. Okay, we're going to all start standing. Welcome, you guys. So the idea here is like simple. It's not super long. Come all the way to the top of your mat. And sort of that whole theme around like changing the state of your mind by shifting the shape of your body. I've heard that for many years practicing yoga. So make sure your feet are super anchored. Feet can go hips distance. Sometimes I like my legs together so that I feel like the inner line of the leg. I don't know if you like that as well. So you can work that way. Anchor down through your inner heels. We're going to work through the shoulders first. Tune into your breath because this is a breath practice more than it is in a lot of ways a body practice, but we're trying to unite them or yoke them together. Interlace your fingers out in front of you. Turn the palms to face forward. Now, instead, you want to focus, you can see in Jen's, sometimes the energy goes more to the middle. Try to do more action through the heel of the palm. Nice. And so the inner arm gets long. Anchor your tailbone down. Nice, Kayla. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. You guys are doing great. Now, the head might drop a little bit forward, so try to feel alignment of the spine. Draw the rib cage in. Take 2 to 3 more rounds of breath. Simply opening up the inner arm, especially because this is the area of the body that puts blood and clarity through the heart. Nice. You exhale, lower it down. Turn on your legs. Keep the energy going down to the earth. Let's just change sides. So the changing of sides is just like which thumb is awkward. Find the awkward thumb. It's like an awkward date. Find the awkward thumb. Extend the arms back out. Extend through the inner arm. Nice, Jen. And then inhale all the way up. Deep breath. Super simple. Rib cage draws in. Feel your quads. I tend to turn my quads off a lot in practice, and so this was like a conscious lesson this past year to really engage the quads. Nice job. As the tailbone goes down, you'll feel the belly gently tone up so that you feel a long line of energy. Keep pressing right through the heel of the palm as if I was balancing a block. Nice. Inner arm is lengthening. Rib cage is drawing back. One more full exhale. Lower your hands back down. Nice job, you guys. Perfect. Lift your right arm up towards the sky. Turn the palm to face back behind you just for a moment. How far back? Perfect. And then extend the arm a little bit backwards. Draw the rib cage back just to balance out some of that energy. Bend the elbow. Taking like an Ardha Gomukhasana. Left hand reaches for the top of the elbow. Now, see how the chin wants to draw itself forward? Draw the chin gently back so you feel the alignment of the spine. The tailbone. Now, before you pull the elbow back, draw the head of the arm bone in, just a teensy bit. Then pull the arm back, lift the heart, one more breath. Remember, it takes just a little bit of energy, just a little bit of movement to change all the energy moving through the body, moving through your mind. Inhale, lift your arms all the way back up. Press your palms together. Just feel that space, that clarity of action. Nice, Kayla. Change sides. Left arm bends. If you extended the left hand straight back behind you and you felt like that worked for you, you can do that same extension. Continue to draw the inner shoulder blade, not just in. Gentle draw. And then the tailbone goes down. Breathe. The elbow can pull back, but only if the head of the arm bone feels secure there. Soften your right shoulder. Observe your jaw. Nice job. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Big breath right from the inner arm. Exhale, bow and fold. Nice job. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Step back, top of a plank. Hold here on top of a plank. 2 rounds of breath. I'm going to deconstruct your sun A's. That will focus on hopefully all parts of your body. Now we took the shoulders. We opened them up. Now feel the line of energy. 2 more breaths. Everybody turn on your quads. Feel the whole quadricep like it's squeezing the femur bone. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Rise to your toes. Step all the way up between the hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, low belly draws in. Anchor down your heels. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, stay here. Now stay super strong and lifted. Legs together, feet together for this variation. Palms together if possible. Then squeeze the head just gently with the arms. Just different. It's not better, it's not worse. And then bring your fingers together gently. So instead of spreading the fingers, it's like a gentle drawing in, like a perfect arrow. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to heart, hands down by your sides. Inhale, circle, lift and rise all the way up. Exhale, bow and fold, Uttanasana, legs stay on, feet can go hip distance, nice, Kayla. Now inhale, lengthen halfway. Find your 2 blocks, please. Place 2 blocks underneath your hands, second level, third level, whatever that is. So lowest level, for some, of course. If you don't need blocks, of course, that's totally fine, but we're working Ardha Uttanasana more than Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine halfway. We try not to say flat back. I understand why teachers say that, but you want to really honor the 4 curves of the spine. Bring your hands to your hips now. Perfect. Now feel like energy is going more into the toes. Observe what happened to the head of the femur, the head of the arm bone, The head of the arm bone draws up and back. Perfect. Tone low belly, lengthen your heart forward. Gaze gently a little bit more forward for you. More. That's it. So it's not like peek up, look for, because then the cervical spine shortens. Keep turning on your legs, lift your quads. Exhale, bow and fold. Beautiful, JT. So prepping for Uttanasana, we're going to do it from Padottanasana. I know it's a pretty long, deep forward fold as well. Take the 2 blocks with you and you'll step your left foot back, but go wide edge of your mat. So get into a wide-legged stance, whichever direction, Kayla. Doesn't matter for you. Perfect. I just want JT to face the camera. Narrow your stance a little bit more. Perfect. So your hands are on blocks. Just for right now, narrow your stance more because your head's going to go down to the ground. Okay. Inhale, lengthen your okay. And now exhale, bow and fold. You can take one of your blocks, place the crown of the head where the line, sort of hairline and forehead meet. Toe your feet closer. You want the back of the neck to soften. Now hands plant underneath elbows. Stay here. You could even go at your another level lower if you would like, JT, so that your head isn't like slamming into the block. Yeah. Now lift your quadriceps up. Close your eyes. I like to think of your head is supported. It's the perfect expression of one of the definitions of yoga, which is dynamic body in the lower body, equanimity of mind, softness in the face. Can you feel the state of your mind shift as you just simply take on the form of asana? One more breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Place your block. I'm going to move this one for you and show you. Place your block lowest level or second level, depending on your hamstring flexibility. Place your left hand on the block, fingers facing left. Perfect, just like that. Lengthen your heart forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm goes up. Keep the legs steady and stable. Try not to overly twist from the pelvis. Nice, Kayla. Keep working the opposite left. For you, it's going to be your left inner thigh. It moves more to the short edge of the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Just change sides. Fingertips more to the right. Just opening up this line of energy here. Squeeze the heels together, lengthen. One more breath. See how the rib cage wants to draw to the left? Just gently encourage the rib cage a little bit more to the right. Now twist from the heart instead of making it a side bend twist. You're doing great. Exhale, left hand lowers. Beautiful, lengthen. Walk your hands all the way to the top of the mat. You can leave your blocks at the top. That's fine. Step it back, top of a plank, please. Now, let's do this. Lower all the way to the belly. Arms down by your sides. Palms face up for this variation of Shalabhasana. Press down through the tops of the feet first. So feel that action. Press the knees gently into the ground. Feel the sit bones gently lift so you feel inhalation. And then exhale, tailbone lengthens. You don't want to jam your pubic bone into the earth. That's perfect. Now, drag your fingernails back behind you towards your toes. Lift the head of the arm bone up. Awesome. Now lift your head, lift your chest. Hands can come off the ground just about as high as the shoulder. Lift your feet, tap the big toes. Halt. You can keep lifting the arms, but you can notice, most of you guys will notice that the pinky toe will want to win. It'll lift higher to the sky. Try to anchor the pinky toe down towards the ground. Awesome. Take one more breath, waking up the backside of the body. Nice, you guys. Exhale, lower yourself down. Plant your palms right underneath your elbows, thumbs right near your rib cage, curl your toes under. We're just going to work a little bit of Mula Bandha. Walk your right toes forward an inch, press the heel backwards. Stay there. Lift your quad up. You want to feel your right quadricep really squeezing firmly. Walk your left toes forward. Press the heel back. Lift the knee. Activate the quad. Now, tailbone anchors. Rib cage draws in. You can do this. We're not using blocks for this chaturanga. Try to hover yourself off the ground. Chaturanga. Awesome. Good. One more inhale. Save for the exhale. Get firm. Draw the elbows in. You can always use your knees. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Heart lifts. Now, stay here. You can see JT has her toes curled under. That's fair and fine. Know that in your low back, you still might feel a little bit of pressure. If you're feeling pressure under feet, go for it. Now feel the long line of energy. Stay here. Quads are lifting. You guys are doing so awesome. I know the intensity of this pose. Draw your rib cage back. Kayla smiling. Bend your elbows. Draw the shoulder. Go back to upward facing dog, Kayla. There you go. Bend your elbows. There. That's it. Draw the inner shoulder blade down the back. Feel all of that action. Now pull the back chest more forward, right to the front chest. Lift your heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, facing dog. Oh, thank goodness. 5 rounds of breath in down dog. Every single part of our Sun A and making it valuable. 2 more breaths. Not a resting pose. It's active. Keep lifting the quad. Feel the head of the femur bone drop back. When that happens and you overly lift the sit bones, ribs are going to drop. So you have to balance. I like to think of the ribs and the tail, the sit bones, the ribs and the tailbone more like a seesaw. So the rib cage will drop. And then you need to balance that energy with a little bit of tail. Rise for me. Hop all onto your backs, please. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. I'm going to have them grab their strap. Now, just a rule of thumb with your strap, I really love this, is you want to make sure that when we're working these postures, you're using more of the loop to grab versus the tail end of the strap. It gives you a clear energetic connection. Loop your right foot with the strap. Extend your left foot down. Supta Padangusthasana. Letter A or number 1. Draw the head of your right arm bone back. Rotate the bicep. There you go, JT. Forward. Most people want to pull the toe towards the face. Instead of doing that, press the heel a little further back. Nice. Draw the rib cage in. Press down a little bit through your left heel, your left calf. You guys are doing so awesome. 1 more breath. That's it. This is one of my favorite poses to tone the quad. So really get the quadricep lifting. You'll feel more hamstring. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Loop the foot. 1 breath in Supta Dandasana. Grab onto the loop of the strap. Press the inner thighs back. Lift your quads. Lift your knees. You're doing awesome. If your low back is rounding, bend your knees a little bit so you maintain an interior tilt. Change sides. Right foot goes down, left leg stays lifted. Left inner arm is like turning, so you want to rotate the shoulder blade. Rotate the head of the arm bone so it's external rotation. See how your heel's coming back? Heel, press the heel this way more. That's going to give you more action. Then lift your whole quad. Great. Relax your right side of your body. Relax your jaw. Dynamic in action through the legs. Equanimity of mind in the upper body. Observe, how has your mind changed as you move the shape of your body? Exhale, release the leg, release the strap, plant your feet on the ground, interlace your hands behind the head. I know, my move, spinal undulations, 2019, my favorite pose. Exhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders, round your spine, press through your heels, nice job. Inhale, lower back down like you're taking an arch in the back. Press the elbows wide, arch the back. Exhale, lift. Round. Nice, 1 more. Inhale, lower. Last one, Kayla. Exhale, lift. Round, squeeze the elbows in. Press your heels. Yes. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock yourself forward and back on your mat. You're just starting to move the area of the spine, and I always think of this as the most humbling part of practice. All the way through, chaturanga, try. Cross your ankles, plant your palms. Jump back. Nice. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 2 rounds of Sun A together. We're prepared. Rise to your toes. Step, float, top of the mat. Oh, okay, or walk with your toes. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up, straight up. Exhale, hands, clear it out. Hands down by your sides. Inhale, circle, lift and rise. Big breath. Exhale, fold. The most simple way. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, heart lifts. Now feel all the action you did in your upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Rise to your toes. Step, float, handstand all the way up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deep fold. Anchor down through the inner heels. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Big breath. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round at your own pace. Observe the state of your mind. Simple shifting of your body. You don't have to do everything for a full hour. Try to think of it more in percentages. If you're a very physical person, you have to do a higher percentage of physical movement. If you're an intellectual person, you have to do a higher percentage of intellectual study. If you're an emotional person, you do more singing, walking, nature exploration. But not for time, because sometimes our life is limited. Rise to your toes, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. We honor our personality. Exhale, fold. Our nature. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up, and it just takes about 15 minutes. Exhale, hands to heart. To change the way you feel, hands down by your sides. Take a moment. Observe. Hands to heart center. On the inhale, lift your heart with gratitude. Exhale, bow your chin with humility. Namaste.